Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I'm going to be reacting to the latest title track from ZEROBASEONE on their Korean comeback. This is Blue. Um, Earlier today we did Dr. Doctor, which was a pre-release. And then yesterday, of course, we did the Japanese releases. So this will complete our catch-up on ZEROBASEONE, as far as I know. So I really enjoyed Dr. Doctor. If you didn't check out that video already, make sure you guys go look at that one. But let's go check out their title track. Looking at me kind of creepy, but alright. That's nice. Okay. Got this upbeat feel to it. Everything's a glitch in the Matrix. It's that mint chocolate monster. I like that almost like Miami bass type of feel to it.
So blue. 어떤 순간에도 내게 닿을 수 있는데 I wanna run 이 세상으로.
Oh, great Gatsby looking ass party.
사진 속 너의 온기 가득한 세상 끝까지 함께일 거야. Baby, what if there is a way?
Nice little step up in the scale there. Oh, don't cry. I like that. I will say that's not my favorite title track from them. But I did enjoy it. It had, like I said, it was a nice upbeat feel. The lyrics, we'll go over them as best I can in the second playthrough, but it seemed so first off, it seemed like this is a song for fans, not necessarily a fan song, but just a song of like being with fans in the next season of life and enjoying the time with them. We a lot of times think of blue as being a sad or melancholy type of color, but when it's described as, you know, being vibrant, or you know, someone's looking at the sky and calling it so blue, a lot of times that can represent joy and freedom. And then also blue can represent tranquility, serenity, peacefulness. So we're going to go back and watch it again, and we'll see kind of more about how they're referencing it. For me, based on the first listen, without having paid too much attention to the lyrics, it sounds more like they're using it in the sense of like finding their peace and their joy with the, I'm gonna say with the fans. But yeah, let's go back and watch this one again. All right, so beyond this point lies blue reality. It's not just a dream. It's not just the Matrix or whatever. We, throughout a large chunk of this, we see that it's not reality. It's like a computer program. You know, things are glitching out. We see the error screens. We see them wearing the VR headsets. So he kind of starts us off falling into the blue, falling into this tranquility. It may not even be tranquility, but that's what it sounds like and looks like at the very beginning. Then everyone jumps in, and they're all peaceful there and having fun. And then we've got this blue tinge on the wings. Like they've made blue a very focal theme here. Also, blue is their color, so even without the song being called blue, that's just their color. So this touch the clouds, though, I mentioned the blue can refer to the sky and this feeling of vastness and freedom. And with him wearing the wings and the whole touching the clouds thing, this part of it makes it sound like it is that, not even necessarily that freedom, but that going out into the vastness with, whoever, presumably the fans. Now Popo's coming, though. This is us, right? Yeah, okay, but I was trying to see, why are they... Oh, that's cute. He has like a bleeding blue heart over here. But I was trying to see like what specifically they're doing other than looking at us. Which, by the way, you're going to see that image again. If you're watching this, that was your thumbnail. Alright, so they've loaded into the program. Yeah, it's a video game or a sim. Captain Ben. And he's being followed by one of those little like mapping robots, but everybody's frozen. Oh, I didn't even see this. It literally says log in. Wait, hold on. What's the finger say? Dang it. Blue is part of you. Okay. Right, so then you get all these little error screens that are floating around. You start seeing people like glitch out. Also, was that like, I saw this, but does that mean anything? This is a message, but I don't know the message. All right, somebody tell me. I'm sure that I'm gonna feel dumb when somebody does tell me what it means, but somebody tell me what it means. All right, so we got blue days. What is the window back here saying? Face the blue. So again, they're wearing these VR goggles. They're in a simulation. Talking about stay by my side. Again, all of this is like a fake reality, but remember, it's a reality. Come Come to find paradise. Okay. This dude right here. Oh, and then Beyond Blue Journey. It's like a travel agency. They're gonna go. It literally is a journey into the blue. So that goes back to that theme I was talking about before earlier with the wings and everything. But he reminds me of the little fuzzy dude in the P1 Harmony video. I forget what the video was, like the song, but it was where the little fuzzy creature was like had a crush on another chick fuzzy creature, whatever. But he also reminds me of the mint chocolate chip monster from, what was it? What, I think it was an Espa song. Was it Licorice? I don't know. Anyway. Wait, hold on. Find blue. Blueprint. Got it. Frozen Swirl. I was just blue something. Anyway, the whole gist of this is like going off into the unknown and finding that blue paradise. There's the Sky So Blue line. Find blue paradise. Okay, so I want to run into your world of bright blue. So that feeling of vastness and maybe joy, but also that serenity, that peace with them. I guess you could encapsulate all of that feeling by saying fulfillment. But I wouldn't describe the color blue as a color of fulfillment, but just all of those other things combined, I would. Ha! Hold up. This was cute. The color blue is missing from the rainbow. They literally wrote missing. Long for it so much. Been looking for him. Captain Ben is now playing with you. That's right, because they're with us. Wait. Utopia. Is there really utopia? Nice little touch here. Because leading to the being paradise, another word for paradise would be utopia. This perfect setting. Path I walk leads to you because it's the blue paradise. So this part right here, if I could go back in time, they're wondering, like, basically, would I do all of this again? And they're like, yeah, absolutely. But then they're like, what if? What if we missed each other? What if we didn't recognize each other? Which kind of reminds me of a song from Backstreet Boys called Chances. But I'm not going to go too much into that. It just reminds me of that. Yeah. So he's like, I'm not worried about what if, because this is exactly how it was supposed to be. This was a perfect ending for us, even though it's not the end. They're all like on damn safari out here looking for, I don't know if they're looking for blue paradise or if they're looking for what's gonna take them to blue paradise, because I don't know if they have gone to the island and they're on the island looking, or if they're still like looking for a way to get to the island. I feel like they're already on the island though. I feel like they already took the trip. Can you remember days? Okay, they didn't actually take the trip. They took a trip virtually. and you can see the island is here on the screen that they're connected to. So yeah, they're searching for that blue paradise, even though what's their reality isn't nearly as nice.
When the sky's so blue.
Warning, without blue, time speeds up. So again, remember the color for this group is blue. Specifically, the color of their fandom is blue. They call the fans zeros, and it's usually represented with a blue rose. So without blue, I think is talking about, you know, without you, without the fans, time speeds up and like this goes by too quickly. But also without blue, meaning, at least in my opinion, without, I mentioned, you know, having the fans and finding that tranquility, that serenity, that peace there. But without that to keep them grounded, it just goes by too quickly. I wanted to see what his little enter blue paradise. Okay, so they found it virtually, and they're opening the doors to it. Now they've got to renovate it. And you notice they're not in blue here, and then right there, time is speeding up. So they've already found like the warning. But it's still a party. Now they're in a little blue fort. I'm gonna call them the Blue Man Group. Hold on. His shirt said something. Acme Studios, Stockholm, 1996. Okay, I don't think that was important. He's taking off the goggles and theoretically embracing reality. So, do you remember the days when we found each other in The Sky So Blue? Like, it seemed like everything was wide open for us, and, you know, the journey was just starting, and, yeah, like, everything was bright, vibrant. But then he's got this tear going, and I'm not really sure if this is a tear maybe of nostalgia, or if this is a tear of remembering the hard work that came before they were able to find blue. I don't know. But, or if this is maybe a tear of looking forward and, you know, kind of thinking like, you know, this is going to end at some point. This is our song. They've made a star there. He snaps out of the dream or whatever. Everybody's like, hey, welcome back. Took you long enough. Alright guys, that was Blue from Zero Base One. Fun song, not my favorite from them, but still very solid. Certainly not something I would ever skip if it comes on. I don't have a definitive ranking system, but if I were to have one, some of the tiers would probably be, you know, skip, you know, passively let it play, actively seek it out, and then like put it on repeat. I think this one would go somewhere between passively let it play and actively seek it out. Like, I wouldn't seek it out every time, but if I wanted to, like, I don't know, feel kind of happy, I might go look for this song. So I'm curious what you guys thought. Also, I'm sure I'm missing a lot of the meaning of this one, so definitely let me know what your interpretation is on this one. I kind of spent more time talking about the video because message-wise, I think I got it, or at least I got what I thought of it, but I don't know if it's accurate or if it's one of those that could have multiple interpretations. But Yeah, let me know what you guys thought. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like, subscribe, and share, all that stuff. Also, hit the bell to enable your notifications so you can see when future content goes live. Um, Shout out to the Patreons. They'll be right up here. Thank you guys for all your support. Link to that is down in the description. Feel free to go check that out. Patreons get access to things that I can't put here on the YouTube channel, like concerts and survival shows, stuff like that. Also, they get guaranteed prioritized requests sent to the top of the queue every month. The link to the queue is down there, as is a link to PayPal. So PayPal is there if you want to get a request sent to the top of the list, but you don't want all the benefits of Patreon, then that's for you. But thanks again for being here, and I will catch you for the next one. Take care, everybody.